War that is catching the attention of our country. We turn now to the developing situation in the Middle East. Israel retaliating in Gaza for the deadly surprise attacks by Hamas that killed more than 900 Israelis. Hamas also taking innocent people hostage. You're looking at drone video showing the devastation in Gaza City. More than 500 Palestinians in Gaza have been killed. It's a conflict not seen in this region in 50 years.
An Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warning their counteroffensive has just begun, and this could be a long and difficult war. ABC's Inez de la Cuttera has the latest from Tel Aviv.
Massive blasts rocking the Gaza Strip, with Israel Defense Forces continuing their barrage, huge plumes of black smoke filling the sky. Israeli officials saying in just a 3-hour span Monday, they struck 130 targets in the area, saying they will continue to fight Hamas terrorists as long as necessary for the sake of the residents of the state of Israel. They also plan to blockade Gaza, keeping fuel, food, and electricity out. This mosque in Gaza also hit by Israeli strikes. Palestinians seen crying as the injured are rushed to the hospital. This all comes after the militant group Hamas launched a surprise assault on Israel Saturday, the 50th anniversary of the Yom Kippur War. More than 2,200 rockets launched as armed Hamas militants also raided towns, going door to door, executing innocent people. At an Israeli music festival in Negev, rescue workers say 260 bodies were removed from the desert.
It's really living hell. Never seen something like this. I've been in two wars in my life, and never seen anything like this. Bodies all places for the slaughter. They didn't care if you are a man or a woman, you are young or old man. They're killers, they're murderers.
Israeli officials say dozens who were not killed were kidnapped instead and taken to Gaza as hostages, including this Jewish grandmother.
I'm sure she's very scared, and I'm sure she feels very alone. And that's not a way to live when you're 85 and been taken away from your bed, from your house.
Thousands have been injured so far in both Gaza and Israel, hundreds killed in both areas. The State Department saying at least 9 Americans have died in Israel. U.S. Embassy staff now under a curfew from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. and banned from going on any personal travel to the West Bank. And as the IDF continues to lay siege to Gaza, a Hamas spokesman saying if the shelling continues without warning, they will begin executing Israeli hostages one by one. Inez de la Cuttera, ABC News, Tel Aviv, Israel.
And the United States is already promising additional support to Israel.
Currently, Israel has been able to tap into pre-positioned U.S. military stockpiles, and the Pentagon is working with the U.S. defense industry to expedite additional weapons orders to Israel. Today, the Biden administration confirming at least 9 Americans were killed in Israel, and more Americans may be among the dozens of hostages killed by Hamas. ABC News has learned that the White House told congressional leaders during a conference call that Israel is seeking a resupply of weapons from the United States, including interceptors for its Iron Dome missile defense system, precision-guided missiles, and more artillery rounds. The U.S. is sending a carrier strike group consisting of several warships to the region, and the number of F-15s and F-35s in the Middle East is also going to be increased.